All right, classes in session. I wanted to comment on this video that Myron had put up. It's some great stuff. Myron is a man. I go way back with Myron. Back one of the first things I saw of him, he was before he got fresh and fit off the ground. He did a video on dating apps, and it was a great video. So I've been following him since then. He does awesome stuff. And he's really good for guys as far as the dating space. Used to watch his Fresh and Fit all the time. Just don't have as much time anymore. I love his politics stuff. He's helped explain some stuff that I didn't understand. But I do want to get on discuss this. And we're both law enforcement officers. And I'm 22 years retired HPD, Houston Police, and Myron did 10 years in federal. And people in law enforcement, when you hear him talk, he knows what he's talking about. He knows his stuff. So yeah, he was definitely a federal agent, obviously. But anyway, we'll talk about this one. This is King 68. And I've seen King 68 do some other stuff. Mr. Lucarios talked about him. And let's just go ahead and watch it, and we'll see what's up.
With like women, what happens? You get banned. What they do to Andrew Tate? Got him out of here. Ban him off everything. What they do to us? Shadow ban us and then demon.
Yeah, I will say that. I just started putting up videos. I just got time on my hands because I'm retired Houston Police, and so want to help men. Been doing it. I'm 50 years old, and think I can help men. And but yeah, Myron's right, dude. I mean, I got, if you ever get any comments, it's usually from a chick, and it's usually personal attack. It's usually nasty. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. So yeah, they don't, but when you're over the target, what they say, when you're over the target, you'll start getting, shot at or something. So we're definitely over the target, but it's frustrating. Myron's right.
Kick us off TikTok, kicked us off Instagram. They did the same to Pearl. All the biggest red pill channels that are critical of female nature, cooked. Get these out of here. Meanwhile, podcasts that like ridicule on men or whatever, like call our daddy, whatever, they're raking in the dough. There's zero censorship when you on men. Zero. Completely socially acceptable to have respect men or male authority. That's why women feel so comfortable doing that. That's why. This is the society that we're in, chat.
You gonna heat it up? Oh, this the food. Oh yeah. What's wrong with this? I'm gonna put it in the oven for you. You got Uber Eats, right? You go order some Uber Eats. You don't help yourself. What do you want to eat specifically? I'm just trying to make it happen. We'll heat it up. Do you want it? Would you feeling something specific?
Just one.
Huh?
Just one.
This is good.
Yeah, bro. Just like you see, like this, like this is why, bro. Like women are so bro. And let me tell y'all something.
Myron's right, but what I will say now, this King 68 guy. Now, I'll give my opinion. Is Mr. Lucarios covered him, and so he sits outside these clubs with a camera and probably big light and microphone. So women want the attention, right? And so he's also on Kick, so he needs these girls for his freaking business, because the little guys at home are going to be driving the business. He has to have women. But the thing about it is, these women don't respect him. This is showing lack of respect. I mean, look at the posture already. The voice, the posture. So he has, you don't demand respect, you command respect. Also, the other guy, yes, he's being nice, but understand, women know power dynamics better than men. Women know psychological warfare better than men. So these women already know the power dynamics in this room. They already know who's boss. They already know who's dominant. They've already sussed it out. Don't think they're dumb. When she's sitting here, she's already sussed out a lot of stuff. She sussed out if he's a beta. She sussed out if he's weak. This guy over here, yes, I know he's being nice, but he's almost like, when you're trying to get a baby to smile, shake the keys, who's in charge? The baby. The baby, you put the baby in a dominant position. That's what this guy's doing. You want it warmed up? I do understand, but you got to understand, you have a very small window suss that, because if but if a girl's acting like this, you're cooked. It's done. She should have already been leaving. Nah. And the fact that this guy's trying to make her happy, it ain't gonna turn around. Anyway, women know how, like I've said, women know how to behave and they know how to misbehave. And this girl is definitely misbehaving on purpose.
John, on a bet, all these living like some piece of apartment that's dirty as roaches.
Yes, but in this video, they're needed in this video. They're needed because he needs them for content. So they have value, just like Myron needs them for his Fresh and Fit podcast. So they have value, regardless if they drive that Nissan Sentra with the reed roaches in there, and they're pretty girls in the prime of their sexual market value. So they do have a lot of value, especially to these kick streamers.
Like this, we'll live in a trap house.
Facts.
And then come in and be ungrateful in your mansion. You know what I mean? Her house will be
But women oftentimes don't respect guys with money. They know that they're using, especially girls like this. You ain't the first dude that tried to be, cool. There's a lot of lames, and I'm not obviously not talking about Myron. There's a lot of lames that use their money and their status to get respect. And women don't respect those guys. Women respect the ones that get their vajayjay, their hoo-ha aroused, to get them aroused. They respect the guys who show strength and masculinity. Just because this dude's 6'8", and just because he low talks, doesn't mean they respect him. You can already tell by their body language and by how she's talking. There's no respect in this room. So the fact that he's letting them hang around, he ain't gaining any respect.
pigsty, bathroom, makeup all over the place, clothes all over the place. House looked like it got hit by a tornado, bro.
But in their sexy outfit, they're valuable for the kick stream. They're valuable for Fresh and Fit podcast. If it weren't for the ladies, if it weren't for the after hours show that Myron has with the ladies, I'm not going hard on Myron, obviously, but that might put him on the map. That put Myron and Fresh on the map, and they did a great job. But they had to have the ladies. They're valuable. And they couldn't have some 50-year-old ladies that, they need girls like this that that live in trap house. They're valuable. They have a value. It is frustrating, to a certain degree, but I get what he's saying.
Don't show up at your crib and behave like this.
Yep. It is frustrating.
Like this right here, you can see, like, she's just like uninterested. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like they're f***ing kids, dude. Like, the thing with women.
Then why is he letting them hang around? That's the problem. I mean, these shit already been done, gone. And this guy, you want me to do it? You want he to do it? No, not when they're acting like this.
So annoying. Let me give y'all like ugly truth, right? Because you only hear this when you hear them talk amongst each other, right? Women will walk into a party or like a yacht party, a house party, or like some like social situation, and they'll purposely be boring and annoying because they look at it like it's your job to entertain them. I'm gonna say that again for y'all.
Women know how to behave, and they know how to misbehave. And when women don't respect you, and when they see no benefit in it for themselves, then they will misbehave. Just watch a chick that is testifying for her. I've said this before because I cover a lot of criminal cases. Watch a chick testifying for herself, and watch her say yes, sir, and no, sir, to the attorneys. She's on her best behavior because there's something in it to be gained for herself.
Girls will show up at a party or some yacht or some like social situation.
Because women understand power dynamics. Women understand their value. As much as they don't think they do, they do. And they know they're needed on yacht parties. That's what's bringing the men there. That's what's bringing the lames there.
And they'll purposely be like annoying or rude or dismissive.
Because those yacht parties are men with money and status trying to get women. And women do not respect money and status. They respect guys that arouse them. The guy with the mattress on the floor and in the hood, Pookie and Ray Ray, who could sling that D right, she respects him more.
Like, it's your job as the man to entertain them. Is this every girl? Of course not. But a lot of them feel that way. Like, they look at it like, I'm God's gift to men. Like, you should be happy we're even here in our presence. But
that is actually the case. At a 22-year-old hot chick, above average at the peak of sexual market value, that's the reason they're being invited onto yachts.
women think when they go to clubs, when they go to bars, when they go to a party of any kind. They look at it like, oh, we're lit. We're the reason why y'all are here. Like, we're God's gift to men. Entertain us. That's how these behave, and that's how they act. You always like think to yourself, like, you know, you go to a girl, you talk to her, she's like, fuck, super dismissive, rude, not polite. You spend thousands of dollars to get this section. You spend a
because women don't respect money and status. They respect arousal. They think with their hoo-has and their vajayjays. They don't respect money and status as much as guys think they do. And that's probably one of the biggest areas that maybe me and Myron disagree, because he does have a lot of money. But, yeah, I mean, they don't. As much as men think they will, they won't.
You get this Airbnb.
They are attracted to it, but they don't respect it.
A bit over and they act like they're better than you. That's why. Okay? And they purposely behave that way, like they're not impressed or like they're not entertained just because they can.
They do purposely behave that way. Yep.
Guys aren't going to call them out on that. Most guys are terrible.
Yeah, because most rich guys that are trying to win with their money and their status are simps.
I don't want to lose the bit. I'm going to say and do anything I can to keep her around. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why they're so insufferable. So
Yep.
if you're ever at like some social situation and like women are being rude and dismissive, like understand that a lot of the time it's not even your fault, bro. It's not even your fault. It's the way that they're conditioned. Like they'll
I don't know if I would try. I mean, it is your fault, because what I'm saying is it's not because of you. It's because they don't respect you. They're not sexually aroused by you. Any resistance is disinterest. Shout out Mr. Lucario. You know, any disinterest is any resistance, which is being rude, is disinterest. Trust me, if they wanted you and they wanted to bang you and they were sexually attracted to you, they're not going to be rude. They're going to be like a chick testifying for herself, because she finds value in who you are. You're alpha bang. You got to be the alpha bang guy. You can't be the money status beta male guy, in my opinion.
behave like that just to see like if they can get a rise out of you, whatever. A lot of girls get off and like, oh.
I think it's just disrespect is what it is.
So like look how she like dismissively is like, yeah, just warm it up.
Hungry or something. You always hungry?
Yeah. We got pizza. You gonna heat it up?
It's old.
Oh, this the food. Oh, yeah. What's wrong with this? I'm gonna put it in the oven for you. You got Uber Eats, right? You go order some Uber Eats. You don't help yourself. What do you want to eat specific?
They don't respect him 100%. They have no respect for him. I don't know why. I don't know what. But he should have already. He already should have recognized it. You know. I think they know he's doing a kick stream. They see the cameras. You know, and they know. They just don't respect him. You know, they know their value in this. They know that he needs chicks. You know, but they don't respect him. You know, and I know the other guy's trying to be nice, but that's not. Girls don't care about nice guys. You know, they want men. You can, you know, what that one chick, I can't remember her name, but I'll think. But she said, either you can tell me what to, like, what'd she say? Something about, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. If you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. Something like that. If you say something like, if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. If you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. It means certain men can tell her what to do, and certain men can't. And these men right here do not have the respect of these women. And when you don't have respect of women, you're in danger of their whatever. They don't give a damn. Because women that don't respect you are dangerous to you.
I'm just trying to make it happen.
And they know they're being disrespectful. Women know power. Like I said, women know power dynamics better than men.
Do you want it? Would you feeling something specific?
Just warm.
Huh?
Just warm.
This is good? All right, baby. You sure? Coming up? Because your face is. You have errors?
Nope, they never do, bro. They never do. You just wear it out, bro. They good. That's how they are in Miami, man. That's how they are in Miami. Rude, bro. And I've told you guys this before. Miami is one of the rudest cities in America. One of the rudest cities in America, bro. People here, because it's a.
But here's the thing, right? And Myron's right. But here's the thing: you command respect. You don't demand it. He's demanding it. You got manners? She knows what she's doing. She knows. Trust me. If she was on trial for her life, she would have been pleased. Yes, sir. There's no respect in the room for these men. Yet they're letting him hang around. Now he's gonna try to say please. Now he's trying to demand respect by arguing with her. That's not gonna work. You're not gonna. You don't demand it. You respect me. You will respect my authority. No, she won't, because you have to already have attained that before she got in your house, and you didn't recognize there was disrespect. There was already disrespect before she got in your house and to the spot. She shouldn't even be here. You should have already known.
They're rude and they're okay. Two things that and rude.
Ace is saying otherwise.
I'm glad he said that.
You want some pizza?
Look, she don't even want to say please. See, she doesn't even say please.
All right, you want a little slice of.
Yeah, because she don't respect them.
Warming up 4 slices. You get a slice.
Sitting there with her vape, you know what I mean? Thinking she's all good.
I mean, and not to mention, the guy's 6'8", 6'7". He can whoop her butt, you know. Not that he should, but this is how far women have come. Myron's right, though. I mean, this guy can, you know, this guy can do a number on you, girl, and look how their attitude is, right? But again, this is modern civilized society where she don't have to worry about that because the police, you know, will take him to jail if he does anything. But at the end of the day, though, you know, he needs to know, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Too cool for school.
Babe, you want
Myron's
queen?
right.
You want a slice?
Queen.
He's trying to be nice, bro. He's not.
Yeah, but you can't, come on, queen? Nah. They know he's, nah, that's too much. Queen. Come on, y'all.
Off the shelf in another life.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be real. Like, you guys, there's no entitlement here. You feel me? Nobody should be thinking that over here.
If they want to leave and go, I'm telling them, I'd rather them leave.
Yeah, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Give these to eat, bro.
He said if they want to leave. He needs to make it the decision. No, you will leave.
Even sit here with attitude.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get
And they'll purposely do that shit, man. Like they think it's funny. Like they like girls. Like I'm telling you, man. Like some of these girls will do this shit to like get a reaction. Like just be a bitch for no reason. They like the drama. They want to be able to get like under somebody's skin or whatever. So it's like, all right, man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Much rather.
There you go.
Because they're so used to men like bending over backwards for them and doing anything that they want. Like these don't even be saying thank you.
Where you ladies going?
We'll set up some pizza all that. If y'all hungry, there's a restaurant y'all can go to.
Yeah, these nicer than me. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I got little patience for females nowadays, man. I really do. Like, the lack of etiquette, the lack of respect. And I've been telling y'all, bro, keep in mind, these got a camera in front of them. Like, I want y'all to take this in, dude. Like, think about this. These got a camera in front of them. They're on 30,000 watching live and will act like
Well, there's no respect.
so you don't got to deal with the headaches. Most women don't respect most men. You guys just need to make
But most men ain't. So a lot of men ain't deserving of it. I'm just telling you. If you either command it or you don't, you know. And I know Myron does in his, you know, in his other situation when he's on his show, you know, it's hard because he's just meeting them and stuff like that. But you know, this there is a little different.
Make peace with that shit right now, and it's only going to get worse.
It is.
As time goes
He's
on,
right.
Social media becomes the predominant form of communication between human beings. Women have all the leverage on the internet. Men don't.
He's right.
We move into a more globalized.
He's right. It's gonna get harder than better. Yep.
You guys see it? You guys are seeing it right here. Like I already knew what type of timing these girls were on. As soon as I opened up the video, I was like, yeah, I already.
Yep. You can tell. Yep.
Right, and they're still acting like this.
Yep. He's right.
Unfavorable, thoughts on men versus most men have very favorable thoughts of women. And I would argue there's a multitude of reasons for this, right? Like misogyny is completely
Right. They can say whatever.
and they're behaving like entitled brats. What do you think they're gonna do to the average guy? Cooked, bro. Like
Yeah.
we're cooked.
That is. Yep. Guys, you got it. You got to get
We're
your game
cooked.
up. You got to.
But here in America, we were polite. We have manners. And people say please when they're hungry. You know, you don't just say put the pizza in the oven. Okay?
No, but see, he's also trying to make content, whatever. But he's demanding respect right now. You don't demand it. You command. I've said it 10 times. But this is, you don't argue with women. Make the call. They're going to leave. You know, like Myron does on his show. He just tells them to get off, right? He's arguing with them. There's no, now you're at their level. You know, he's demanding. You say pleaded. No, just get out of my house because you did the wrong thing. You know, yeah. I mean, this is demanding respect. Understand, guys? You don't demand it. You command it. It has to already before they even got in here. The looks they had, the body posture that they had. Nah, get out.
No, she wasn't. She was being rude. We don't do that. We're polite here.
And the crazy thing,
They've already been arguing too long.
these girls know that they're violent.
Oh, they know. They know. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I told you, they know psychological power dynamics better than you do. Maybe not Myron. I'm saying men do. They know them better. Like I said, they know them better than them.
That they were violating. It's just
Yep.
that they're shocked that he called them out. They're shocked that he called them out because
I don't think. Well, maybe, but I don't think they care that much. You know, they don't care. They don't care about men who they don't respect. And I think that's all I'll say about it. You know, but guys, you have to know. Go look at my other videos. You have to know when you're respected. You have to know when you're being disrespected. When you're being disrespected, you cannot argue with them. We don't argue with women. This man's arguing with women. You know, I mean, it's a little different because he's doing the stream and blah, blah, you know, and these girls know that these guys, a lot of guys with the streams are simps, and I don't think that, you know, I don't think this, I'm just watching Myron's in law enforcement, you know, that's why he can read people real well, and I don't see the body posture this, I'm just saying, man, I'm not seeing strength in this guy. He's trying to act like he's got strength in this video, but the fact that he's arguing with these girls, maybe it's for content. I don't know. But anyway, you know, the fact that there were probably signs. I don't know how they got here. There's a lot, but there were probably signs before they got in here that they were being disrespectful. So they don't even enter your house in a disrespectful manner. I had a similar situation. This is, like I said, I went from blue pill simp, done a lot of work on myself, and a lot of it was from watching Myron stuff. But, done a lot of work on myself and, and it is, but it's situations like that. I had a similar situation during COVID. I had an Uber Eats bring over some nice Mexican food. It was, well done. It was a filet mignon fajitas, and she was, in that time I didn't, she was late. She was, really late getting there. She was disrespectful before she got in my place, which I let it go, Then she's disrespectful inside my place. I spent all day cleaning up, and she's like, "Give me a broom. I need to clean this part up over here." She wanted to pick. She wanted, and I was like, "Nah, don't get the broom out. We're good. Just relax. I've been cleaning the. No, I need to get, I'm like, "Nah, we're good." I said, "Get out." I mean, but you don't, and it's. I mean, she was a good looking, and she was a black girl, good looking black girl too. And she was nice, but you ain't gonna come in here and disrespect me. I mean, but you have to be able to do that. Get the out of my house, But I've dealt with this, But the fact that she was, and guys, here bantering girls who banter, no, girls don't banter with guys they respect. And you can, you guys gotta learn to see that. I also have videos on my channel here that'll show you when how girls disrespect. But anyway, that's about all I have to say on this one. We'll see you on the next one.